and welcome to the Untitled Pokemon Podcast, or Faraway Island Podcast, or the podcast that we haven't done in like 2 months. I'm your host, Brandon. I'm joined by Wolf and Galv. Welcome, boys.
Yo.
Hello.
Okay, so today we have pretty much a few things to talk about. So we got the Scarlet and Violet trailer that dropped a week ago, roughly, a bit more than a week ago. And we got a new segment of Who's That Pokemon, which is going to be very fun. And we're going to be talking about the rumors and other stuff that we've been listening to for the last several months about what's going on for Scarlet and Violet. Alright, let's jump into the trailer. Thoughts?
Well, I mean, I think it mostly looks okay, honestly. Like, it's not... There's nothing bad that, like, screams out at me, you know what I mean?
Especially with the current hardware,
Yeah, look,
unfortunately.
I feel like the Switch is always going to be a problem that they have to get around. Like, I feel like if the Switch actually did what they wanted it to do, right, then it'd be like, oh, actually decent, but you know,
That's like
it's starting to show that it might be the Switch that is actually making the games terrible in
Yes.
terms of graphics. Granted, Sword and Shield felt hilariously rushed in comparison to this, because this looks better.
Oh
And
yeah,
like this
100%.
has
Yeah.
and this is
100%.
and like it's not like we had any like revolutionary game graphic update in the last like 2 months. Or not 2 months, like year, sorry. Jesus. Why did I say month? Anyway,
I have no idea.
I'm scatterbrained right now. But basically, like, it looks fine.
Right.
But it'll all hinge on like it's mainly systems and stuff that like kill the game for me at least. If the systems and like new features they put in aren't good enough, then there's no point in playing the game for longer. So you lose interest
Yeah.
Right.
pretty quick. So hopefully they do
And my
something with
dog
that.
Spark. I
Jeez.
really hope my mic did not pick that
It
up.
did.
It did. It's not very loudly, but you know.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's open world. So we have our very first open world main line Pokemon game that's not Legends Arceus, which is very interesting.
Well, I'm not surprised because they saw the success of. Oh
Legends.
well, I mean, granted,
Arceus. Well,
actually, no. This would have been being developed at the same time,
Yeah,
probably.
these were being developed roughly at
Yeah.
the exact same time. So.
give or take a few months, I would assume, too.
Well, obviously, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, look, if this is, I want to believe that it's good, you know, because
Right.
a lot of things are making me confident in that, but also a lot of other things, are, like it's just uncertainty, right? Like we don't know
Right.
everything,
Yeah.
so the fact that we don't know what the main, at least I don't think we know what the main like gimmick of the region is and everything, like you know, because we had
No.
Dynamax and shit.
Mm,
So
no, I don't think we do.
I'm wondering. I hope it's something more, a little less insane. I'm hoping it's more like, because people were talking about when Sword and Shield was being like talked about before it came out. People were like, "Oh, there's gonna be armored Pokemon and stuff like that," and I thought to myself like, that actually wouldn't be a terrible idea,
That'd be actually very interesting.
because if you were able to craft your own armor, right, and then that armor applied different like stat bonuses based on potentially like element or like even weight value, like you know what I mean, so like you
Yeah.
could use other stats of Pokemon other than just their type to like determine bonuses. But like, you know, cuz so like maybe it's like if it's above this amount of weight, or like if it if it's on the heavier side of this value, then
So, like, for
you gain
example,
like
like the
defense,
Snorlax,
and then
it's like
okay,
more.
I guess I'll let you interrupt me, bro. Come on now.
Sorry,
God
I was
damn
just
it.
trying to figure out what you were trying to go
Everyone, yeah, well, fucking,
with.
I'm out here, bro. I'm trying to explain it.
Come on,
Well,
mate.
keep going.
So, like, if they were heavier, they would get more defense from it. But if they were lighter, they'd actually gain a defensive stat, perhaps, or like maybe another armor set is different, where it's like if they're heavier, they actually gain a speed boost, and if they're lighter, they gain I don't know, accuracy. I don't fucking know. The point is no, but like you know what I'm saying though is like
No, I
it's
get
not
it. Yeah,
entirely based on weight, but like that's just a thing you could do with that value as
yeah, like an
well.
example.
Yeah, so like you could have it would be interesting, I think.
Right.
Yeah, the
But like my example was like, for example, like Snorlax with like a certain armor, like it would gain more power with like Body Slam or something because of its weight, for example.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like even I like like the slam moves, like Slam, Body Slam, anything to do with its weight would gain more power. You know.
well, there's a move called Heavy Slam, which is based on
No,
weight
no, I know that.
calculations.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But I'm just
mean,
saying, like the armor would allow that for like Body Slam and normal and
I
Slam.
think that it'd be too much though, because
Yeah, that's
Body
what I
Slam
was thinking
already has a
too.
30% chance to paralyze. It would be kind of insane if it's like, oh yeah, also on Pokemon that are heavier, it does more damage. Oh no. Oh no. Belly Drum Snorlax would like to have a word with you. Like,
Belly drum,
do you
so
see the
Snorlax says hi.
yeah, Munchlax with
Yeah.
Eviolite and Belly Drum would like to speak with you. Like Munchlax with Sleep Talk, Rest, Body Slam, and Belly Drum, scary as shit.
Yeah.
Scary.
I'm happy I haven't encountered that yet.
It or I used to run it and I swept an entire Uber team. It was funny.
Nice.
It was only
That's the
once
way to
though.
go.
Granted, it was only once, and it wasn't in this current meta because right now it's all just fucking
Dynamax.
Ghost Boy, Ghost Calyrex.
One
The
goes towards
dumbest Pokemon to been ever made, honestly.
Anyway, we're talking about the new
But
game.
yeah, so
the.
yeah, so Galv with his point, before the stream, he said one of the Pokemon looked like a piece of the human anatomy. And now that I look at the trailer and I paused at a certain frame, yep, it's very evident.
You can't unsee it now, can you?
No.
It's unfortunate because like I don't really hate the design. It's just that one angle was the worst angle they could have chosen.
Yeah, and it's in the trailer, which makes
And
it
it's in the
even
trailer.
worse.
Yeah, I love it. I feel like Game Freak and or Nintendo at this point is so innocent in their mind. At least when it comes to like, or not, maybe not innocent, but they're just so like clueless. It feels like when it comes to imagery like that, it's like, guys, look,
Yeah.
we get
Definitely was
it.
like it.
Sorry, I just saw it too now.
Yeah, it's
Thanks. Thanks is all I gotta say.
you can't really deny it,
I
can
can't.
you?
Nope.
Which makes it funny to me that like someone sat down at Game Freak and went, "Yes, this is
This is
good.
what I want.
This is what I want." I mean, granted, it's a children's game. Like children aren't gonna know the difference. Like, like they're not gonna see that, right? Or at least
Right.
you know. But it's still just
That's just
Game Freak, Game Freak, Game Freak.
It's
A
just
little
great.
suspect.
Bit sussy.
Like, how can they have not noticed? Huh, that looks a little bit funny from the back.
Maybe we should like
That's
change
fine.
the silhouette a little bit.
Yeah.
Like even if they had put like feather things on his head too, or its head, I should
or
say,
at least like something a bit more like
a bit less
prominent.
streamlined. Is the word? Oh my god! It's like it. It's basically just I'm just looking at the image now, and it's just like God. It really is that obvious.
Yeah.
It's not even like, oh, it kinda. No, it
It
is
very
that
much
exact thing.
is. You can see everything. It is.
in its full glory.
Yep.
Now
So
with
thank you for
tail.
that, Galv.
Yeah. I'm here to supply it.
Thank you.
Cannot unsee what has
Yeah.
been seen.
Control Z. Control Z.
Yeah.
But well, that's not what I want to do. The professors are interesting. So we have two different professors now in the game. So we have Turo and Sada. So Sada is for Scarlet, and then Turo is for Violet. And for people who aren't too sure with the game's what would it be?
Storyline, maybe? Like, no, not storyline.
Yeah, the
Time frame? Maybe time frame?
no, that's definitely
No.
not the one. So the version differences. There we go. So
Okay.
the
Oh.
There's exclusivities.
so Pokemon Scarlet is based in the past, while Pokemon Violet is more future. So yeah, I think that's also
Right.
been confirmed.
I mean, it makes the most sense. It explains why we have Giga Chad Professor and Violet.
Yeah, the
I'm
biggest.
sorry, it's actually Giga Chad. Like, if you look at the
It's
Giga
Giga
Chad
Chad.
like meme
It's
image,
Giga Chad.
it's 100% exactly Giga Chad.
Yeah, that's literally
There's-
all I've been seeing for like memes.
If you monochromed the image of
Yeah.
his face, it's just Giga Chad. It's
Oh, 100%.
uncanny. Like the hair's the exact same. Like, wow. I mean,
Jeez.
hey, look, good for them for finally embracing memes. They finally did it. It
Yeah.
only took over 20 years.
It only took 25 years, roughly.
Yeah. But
Little-
oh man, everyone's thirsting over what's her name? Sada.
Yeah.
Sada, thank you.
Guilty.
What, bruh?
Well, you just
we don't.
admitted that on a podcast.
It's on the internet forever now.
Yep. I'll
Uh,
follow that.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like he's alone.
Yeah, true. There's plenty.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not actually. I'm not thirsting, because like I didn't even know she existed. So like, I'll be honest. Like the professor stuff, I glossed over that in my brain for some reason. Like initially,
Fair enough.
and then I saw all the Giga Chad memes, and I'm like, what?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What's going on here? Fair. All right, and then we got another trainer got introduced was Nimona, I think her name is pronounced. I don't know, but she seems to
she's
be
probably your
our
rival.
rival.
Yeah, they were
like
saying like she was your quote unquote friend.
friend
but-
/ rival /
And when are we gonna
Friend
get?
helper.
punch you.
When are we gonna get a dickhead rival again?
I don't
like-
know. Or
Because like, I know N was like a rival, right? And he wasn't. And like the reason I say N is because that's when after that it started becoming like friends instead of rivals thing. Like after that generation, so I feel like
True.
they had a change of mindset. Like, I mean, even Gen 5 technically had friend rivals in like Bianca and Sharon.
Yeah, and then in Black and White 2, it was Hugo, and
Hugh. Yeah, but Hugh.
oh yeah, Hugh.
Yeah, not Hugo.
I thought it was Hugo for some reason.
No, Hugh was good. I like that. Like, he's still our friend, but he's also like, you know,
He's like
very-
the wild child.
he's very God, what's the word? I'm terrible with this shit. But basically, he would rush headlong into like issues or like and
He
like
wasn't a wimp.
yes, but then it would get him into shit.
Yeah.
Like he would be like, "Where's my sister's purloin?" And then they're
Yeah.
like, "You're a dumb kid."
Like what are you gonna do
You
about
have
it?
to battle them all to like
Oh, yeah.
help him. But like that would be seen as annoying, but like considering like he had like a noble goal, I didn't really give a shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, now we've gone to this whole thing like Sun and Moon. I think was like the first time I really noticed just how like non-competitive the whole rival thing became.
Right.
Actually, I think it was X and Y because he had
No,
like
yeah,
the
well,
massive
okay.
group of friends.
Yeah, but I didn't really even consider them rivals, though. I just considered them NPCs that were my friends in the
Ah,
game.
okay.
Like, or the
Understandable.
character's friend, anyway. So, because,
Yeah.
like, yeah, they battled you, but, like, there was no, like, reason other than just, like, the
Oh, hey,
typical shit of, like,
we're your rival.
well, no, but just more like, yeah, let's battle to test how far we've
Just
come.
our abilities. Yeah.
Trying to like
It's
romanticize it rather than be like, let's fucking battle now.
right. Let's
Like,
see how strong we got instead of yo. Let's just drop it. Let's go.
Hey, thanks
Come
for
on.
the free
Let me
XP.
beat the crap out of you. Literally.
I don't think no rivals shouldn't be beating the crap out of each other in quotations, but like they shouldn't be entirely like friendly friends. Like you know who would have been a better rival in fucking Sun and Moon? Gladion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gladion
100%.
definitely would have been the better rival, but he was a side character as opposed to Hal,
I think,
who was
and I feel like the
very
reason
boring
I
as
would
well.
say,
I
yeah,
hated
true.
I think that was.
Oh, how?
j-
Oh my god! I thought you were saying I hated How's, and then you would keep going.
Oh,
'Cause
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that was his
No.
name.
No. Just no.
God damn it!
Just no. I don't have to explain why. He was yeah.
How is? I don't think he's the worst rival, but
I
God,
who's
he's
the new
not great.
one?
The new wait, are you talking about the new one
The
that
new
hasn't been out yet?
the
Or
latest rival. Sorry, that in
From
Sword and Shield.
oh God, he's the
oh my
bonehead
gosh.
dude. I can't remember his
Oh my
name.
gosh, what's his name?
Hop.
Hop. There
Hop-
we go.
Hoppers.
Why
Yeah.
is he called Hop? Is a better question.
Yes.
Who names their kid Hop? If you name your kid Hop, you're abusive. claim claim thrown out there, all right?
Hey, no
I'm
wonder your
sorry.
kid doesn't
what
have
you're
a
saying is
personality.
don't call my kid Hop.
Don't call your kid Hop. I'm sorry. I know, like, there's probably some kid called Hop out there now, and if you are
Who's like,
listening
what the
to this,
hell?
I'm so sorry. But at the same time, it's like, dude, they
Your
they
parents
did
don't
not
love
think
you.
of that. They don't. I didn't say that. Jeez.
No, for Hop, his parents didn't love him.
No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't played Sword and Shield, so
Yeah, it's really bad.
yeah, I
It's
know.
handholdy. I hate it.
I've seen enough of the game to the point where I can basically just say I've played it because people have described in detail everything and like I've absorbed it.
You were
It's
also
just
with
some of
us
the
when we did
finer
that
details.
very long playthrough.
Hi. Oh my god. Yeah, the
Mm.
Soul Link. Jesus.
That
I've never
Let's
seen
not bring that up. Let's
I've
not
never
bring that up.
seen I've
Cut,
never
cut, cut.
seen such terrible playing. Like come on now. Come on now.
I agree. It was awful.
That's why I said let's not talk about it.
It was very painful.
It was. That's why we should drop
Let's
it.
just say that was some spite in there.
Just a wee bit.
You're
Just a
welcome.
little bit. Anyway, yeah, but basically TLDR or TLDL, uh, basically rivals I feel like are a bit too friendly.
Yeah.
Like again, they don't have to want to murder you. They just have to like not. They just have to want to get stronger and also, well, maybe not stronger, but just like they want to battle you because
They
they
think they're
either
stronger
dislike
than you.
something about or they dislike something about the way you act or something like
So kind
give
of like
us a
how
reason
Paul
to
was.
give us a reason to be like interested in why they hate us and or not hate us or just like dislike us, right? Because I'm always going to go back to Black and White, man, I swear, but like the reason
It's a good
N
game.
was compelling as a rival was because he didn't agree with you, but he didn't entirely hate you either. He respected you, but he just didn't agree with you. So it was an interesting like thing of like we don't hate each other, but also like our ideals are completely different,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that it was an interesting thing. But um, and then you've got rivals like Silver and shit, where
Yes,
like it's
sir.
just like I will kick your ass.
Yeah. He's like, I will murder. I probably should say that. Oh
But it
yeah,
totally
that's what
makes
I was
sense.
actually. I was gonna bring up Silver and Blue.
Oh
Green.
yeah.
Yeah, blue is definitely the
AKA
most prominent
green.
one.
Blue was more friendly than people remember, I think.
Yeah, I
Like
just recently replayed Red,
yeah,
and I was like, wait a minute. He's not as big of a dickhead as I remember him being.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole
So
smell you lady
lost.
thing, the whole smell you lady thing is used to over exaggerate just how much of a dick
Yeah.
he is.
Dun,
Like
dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
yes,
dun.
like yes, he is a dick. But like there are times where like I don't think he's yeah, I don't think he was like as bad as Silver, because Silver was
Silver
a
just
real
wanted to
dickhead.
destroy you.
And
But
like,
as well,
dude,
he also stole his first Pokemon.
his mom. Yeah.
that as well. But Silver as well has a very good reason for being such shithead, to be honest.
True.
That is, yeah,
With his father
very valid.
literally abandoning him to create
Yeah.
another gang. It's like imagine if your parents left you to make a gang. Like they said, like, yeah, I'm gonna
Literally.
go make a gang that terrorizes
Deuces.
people, and I'm gonna leave you.
Isn't
for
there
that.
also rumors that his mother is also part of Team Rocket?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, so just for context, for people who have no idea what we're talking about that Silver's father is Giovanni of Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much with about that, it's part of an event as well. So that's a thing that I'll be covering one day. But yeah,
It was part of the Celebi event.
it was part of the Celebi event. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Which is definitely one of my favorite events.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the base Gold and Silver games, it was implied because he talks about Giovanni in a very personal way, like he knows him, or at least like when he's mentioned anyway. But in Gold, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they basically confirm that like he's his father, and it's like, oh shit.
You go, that is crazy.
It makes him a lot more tragic though.
Yeah.
Than a dick. I mean, he's still a dick, but like he
has
there's at
his
least
reasons.
you understand why he's a dick. Anyway, okay. That was supposed to be a TLDL. It was not a TLDL.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway,
I'm just trying to think of a bit more. So the fighting environments in the trailer, like we actually get to fight all open world, which is really cool as opposed to just like, people
just
just
like Legends Arceus, I guess,
standing.
right?
Yeah, which it's a bit odd, but I'm definitely gonna get used to it.
I think it's how it should have been from like the moment they went 3D. They have a dynamic camera, like they have a non-bound camera. They should be using that advantage. Like, and the other thing that annoys me still, right?
Yeah.
They need to make Pokemon to scale. I know that like it's gonna be difficult to show like the trainers probably next to them, but that's kind of the point, or it should be the point. These are giant magical mythical
creatures,
beasts, right? That that can like level entire worlds depending on what you're talking about.
Yep.
So like Groudon, for example, is massive.
I was just about to say, look,
Groudon is massive, and yet like in Sword and Shield, even in Legends Arceus, he's not even close to like how big he actually is. Like you would be at the very like the high like sorry the minimum height he would be at, in my opinion, for like a proper scale. Like the trainer would only be about the size of his leg. Like that's how big he would be. I would have to be for me to be like, oh yeah, okay.
I just feel like the
that's
Switch
Groudon.
isn't powerful enough for that.
Well, obviously.
I don't. Well, it's partially that, but I also think it's partially because they don't want to have to deal with that.
But
as well,
because like imagine a Groudon fighting like a Pikachu, like
Groudon you stomp.
Although I can imagine a really funny like camera movement where it's like zoomed out and it shows like Groudon and then like, you barely see Pikachu and then it like zooms in really close to Pikachu, like really. I could totally see that.
You know what that reminds me of? Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Right?
4 Whale Lords on one field.
Oh god.
Wailord wasn't even Wailord wasn't
Well, yeah.
even full size in
Yeah,
that
that
game,
wasn't even
and
full size.
yeah.
It was just funny, just having 4 massive whales on the
Like,
field.
but I guess that's my point. They don't have to be full size. They just have to be bigger than they are now. Like Dialga is so small.
Yeah,
It's so
Yeah.
small. I mean, in Arceus and stuff, they kind of changed it a bit. He's a bit taller, like at least in his weird origin form thing.
yeah.
But honestly, like I think he needs to be like he's huge. Like, have you seen Arceus in the Jewel of Life? Oh, or even
Yeah.
Giratina and the Sky Warrior?
Warrior?
These
Yeah.
guys are huge.
They are
Massive.
Like Giratina in altered form, like in the show, was like he displaced so much water in a lake that it flooded over. And considering and like it was a big ass lake. It's a small like puddle. This is a big ass lake. Like
yeah. It was
he's a big dude.
it was the Lake of Rage size, I think.
Oh, and yeah, about that probably. I don't actually compared them, but yeah.
I'm just speculating. I don't really remember. We'll just say that roughly. It's very large, and then as well when you see in the distortion
Origin.
world with its origin
Yeah,
form,
it's
and you can
massive.
see Shaman on it as well to scale on one. What was it?
It's like a tiny little speck of dust compared to Giratina. Like it's like not even close. Which is why it's so frustrating to me because like they make the Pokemon massive and then when they put them in the games it's like, oh, they're fucking tiny.
I think that's why they didn't want to do have like Pokemon follow you in the game anymore, because obviously when they, because this game is going, they're breaking 1,000 100% in this game, like having 1,000 plus Pokemon. Obviously they're not going to have 1,000 plus Pokemon in the game because
Because the Switch sucks.
yeah, or something in head. I don't know. I don't really want to.
Because they want to sell more DLC after the fact.
Yeah, which
let's
hopefully they're
not
better than
beat
the
around
current
the bush.
ones.
Let's not beat around the bush. They're gonna sell DLC because the other
100%.
two made them money, and thus they are going to get it. Oh, do it. Sorry.
Yeah.
What I hated about the DLCs wasn't the content in the DLC itself, because like that isn't what makes it shit. It's the fact that like you pay for the DLC, and to my knowledge, you're only able to catch certain Pokemon in those areas that the DLC lets you in. I'm pretty sure that's how they said it anyway. Or whatever.
I think with the when the DLC is released, it was you can transfer the old Pokemon you had from Pokemon Home, but you just can't access the DLC.
Right, but that's still shitty because you have to pay
Yeah.
for Home.
Which,
That's what I'm
yes,
saying. Is
it's
like
still
you essentially have to pay for 2
subscription.
DLCs,
Yeah.
which is
And
just
then if you wanted it on both games, you have to buy it twice, which is just stupid.
Yes.
yeah. Can
But
we
it
just
makes sense, but it's stupid.
Can we just I know the reason they do it is they get to sell twice the number of copies, right?
Yeah.
But I'm getting sick of the double, like the 2 version shit, because Pokemon Legends Arceus was a perfectly good game, and
You can
it
actually catch
sold a
all the
decent amount,
Pokemon in as well.
and you can and there's no version exclusives in the game, right?
Right.
Granted, there's no
about-
trading, but like,
yes, the version exclusive.
oh yeah,
Well, even then, you can't even catch Arceus. You need to actually 100% your Pokedex to be able to catch it, which is
is
cool and also very annoying.
well, I think it's more cool just because the amount of Pokemon is actually limited.
Yeah.
But I think the limited Pokemon roster only works in single titles like that, rather than trying to do 2, because the moment you do 2, it's like, oh well, it doesn't really matter. Like as in the roster, like the amount of Pokemon in the game should be higher. Like that's the mentality people have with like more games coming out at once. It's, or at least I've seen anyway. Because like
Yeah.
with Arceus, no one really gave a shit about the fact that there wasn't as many Pokemon in it. I don't
think
know if you
people are
noticed
definitely
that.
hyped for
Yeah, I
the
did notice that.
region
Not that
forms.
many people cared.
Nobody really cared about quote unquote Dexit for Arceus, but Dexit for Sword and Shield. I mean, granted, Dexit for Sword and Shield was the first time it happened, granted. But
Yeah.
I think the reason it was so annoying was because I mean, we already know the song and dance of like Game Freak like fucking lied about the models and shit. But anyway,
Yes.
um
Yeah, I
I
think
still
that's
think I
why.
still think it's a shitty I still think it's shit.
Yeah,
Like the whole Dexit shit because yes, I understand limitations and all this shit. But I swear to God, if I can catch 800 mons on my DS, then I surely can catch
Should
1,000
be
on the
able to
Switch.
catch 1,000. Yes. Which should
There's-
be.
yeah.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm confused on why people think that like oh like they try and give them a free pass for it. Because like yes, I acknowledge that the Switch isn't the best piece of hardware, but surely it's better than a 3DS. Surely.
If it isn't, something's
There's a
definitely wrong
problem.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're
And
not supposed to, make a whole new system that's weaker than your last system.
yeah.
Well, at
Well,
least it shouldn't be running on par with that system.
Yeah,
yeah, I just think I don't know. It's just really frustrating because like I hate shit talking like this, but it's like at least half the Pokemon creators that exist are like the ones saying that like trying to defend it and say that it's okay. And then like a bunch of people believe that because they say it, not because they actually believe it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because they
It's
think
doubtful.
that the creator knows more, and yeah.
Well, they just
Or
and
they just
forming your own
think that
opinion is
their
pretty
own
hard, you know.
they're valid.
Um, and look, if people who listen, I'm sorry about this, but the reason I talk about this so often is because I give a shit about the franchise, and like it may not seem that way because I shit talk it a lot, but the way it's gone, or at least with Sword and Shield anyway, before Arceus. Arceus is a good. It gives me a bit of hope, right? But Sword and Shield was such a blow to like my perception of Game Freak and Nintendo that like I need uh, Scarlet and Violet have to be good. They have to be better because if they're not, then it's just gonna keep being that way forever.
they're gonna get complacent.
Well, they're gonna
Well,
get
they
comfortable
already
making
are.
the
Yeah.
same. Yeah, they're gonna get
Yeah,
comfortable making the same shit over and
yeah.
over and over again, and then nothing's gonna change, and that'll be good for the people who are, the kids who are like 8 years old. But unfortunately, Nintendo and Game Freak don't seem to realize that their audience is actually more than just 8-year-olds.
There are a lot more adults playing this game than there are children.
That is,
Insert the
I would
GTA
actually
5
say that.
to Pokemon meme.
I would actually
Or
say
Call
that
of
with
Duty, Call of
100%.
Duty, not GTA 5.
What are you
I
talking
would,
about?
yeah.
You've never seen that meme?
Oh my god, let's not go into this right now. We're talking about Pokemon, bro. And secondly,
I'm literally
that's a
talking
different.
about Pokemon, but okay.
What do you mean?
I was
Didn't you
talking
just do
about
GTA and?
well, yeah, but what I'm saying is I missed up. It was Pokemon and Call of Duty. There was a meme like showing their fan base stuff.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah,
I get what you're saying now. Right, yeah.
yeah,
Like the ratios. Yeah, no,
yeah.
100% like that. GTA's like at least 50-50, and then like COD is like mostly 12-year-olds, and then Pokemon
And then Pokemon
is mostly like 20 up.
yeah, yeah. That's
Which is
what I
very
was trying to
accurate.
get at by that meme. Because like it just makes sense even to this day.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's just gonna keep making sense because the audience gets
Yeah.
older.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The reason COD gets younger players is because it's a very simple fucking game. Anyway, the point is, like, wider range of audiences that play Pokemon. Probably majority, I would say 20 plus, or
Yeah.
at least 18 plus. And it's frustrating that Game Freak doesn't really get that. I mean, maybe they do, and maybe I'm underestimating how many children actually play Pokemon in this day and age still. But I'm willing to bet that the adult audience is actually larger, significantly larger than the children, like than the
Right.
kid, the yeah. Um, so I don't know. I'm not saying Pokemon needs to become dark and fucking Game of Thrones, right? But like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That'd
Yes.
be hilariously cool. But at the same time, like
Dude,
they're
Gen
not
10.
like they don't really give a shit about competitive anymore. It's been kind of apparent. Like yes, they host tournaments, but they don't really give a shit about like what the meta turns into now. They just go, whatever.
Excuse me.
They used to, back in like Gen 4,
I
and
think
Gen
Black and White
3.
was also
I was gonna
a
say, what
really,
about
really good
Black and
format.
Black and White was
Yeah.
the pinnacle of competitive, only because before that, or not before that, in that
After,
generation, it was a really like the full roster, like the full decks, had a really decent balance of like every type of mon, if that makes sense. So like defensive, offensive, utility, like there was a really good balance across. And now we've gotten and now since like X and Y and beyond that, we've gotten a lot more just sweeper type shit.
looking
Like
at you, Halucha.
looking at you, Dragapult.
That too.
looking at you, Mega Kangaskhan.
Yep.
When
Oh
that
my
exists,
god.
when that was
Mega
meta for
Blaziken.
literally 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mega Blaziken is another one. That was a terror in competitive because of speed boost.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot. Oh god, Mega Beedrill, Mega Pinsir. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not necessarily new Pokemon, but it's more about the new mechanic. The new mechanic and the new Pokemon, right? Like it's one or the other. In Sword and Shield's case, it was both, so it kind of wrecked competitive.
Oh yeah,
Or at least in my eyes, anyway.
it made it extremely worse.
Yeah, Dynamax single-handedly, I believe, or my belief is Dynamax single-handedly destroyed competitive for that. But I going back to the main point, Game Freak just needs to like realize that their audience actually cares more about other aspects of the game rather than just, oh look, a little cutie thingy, right? And like like it's not just about looking at the Pokemon and going, oh that's adorable anymore. It's a lot about like end game for a lot of people. People want an end game in Pokemon, right?
Yeah, there needs to
Right.
be more replayability in the post game
Yeah.
as opposed to a non-existent one or DLC in this case.
Looking at you, Oraz.
Fair enough.
But
But
yeah,
that make
just more of that shit matters now than it used to. Because I think what
right.
happened was they actually introduced that stuff too early. And as a result, they went, oh, well, no one actually plays this. When in reality, people just, like, their audience wasn't at that point yet. Like, they weren't at the point where they were actually engaging in the endgame stuff. Right? And now that their audience is like 20, generally speaking, right?
Right.
They're like, oh well, we're not going to include any of this stuff, and we're just going to be like basic Pokemon game. Um, and now everyone's like, what the fuck? Where's all the content? So
I think this is just Pokemon vanilla version.
yeah,
That's Sword and Shield in a nutshell.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
It's just a very plain Pokemon game.
Mm.
It's worse than Gen 1.
I just love that, like, regardless of what we talk about, we always come back to Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Or Sword and Shield.
Always.
It,
No, but like,
it
it's kind of hard
shows.
to avoid. I think it's like actually no, I don't want to say that. That's gonna get me like cancelled. I'm not gonna say that. But um,
Now I'm curious.
I mean, I could
Yeah,
say it,
see.
but I don't want it on the record.
I can mute you if you want. Well, I can mute
Oh,
like your audio so you won't get.
oh yeah, yeah, all right.
All right, I'm muting you now. Go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna Can I unmute? Can I unmute? All right, I'm
That
muted.
Don't get
probably
me
would
wrong.
have got.
Don't get me wrong. It's completely outrageous, and like that's kind of what I was going for. But it's at the same time, it's not entirely. It's not entirely wrong if you think about it.
No,
It
it's not
really
wrong.
isn't. And I have every
Never
right to
forget.
say that because I'm the American here.
Hmm.
Hey, don't lead onto it.
That doesn't give it away.
It just
Anyway.
still be careful.
I know that's. I was dropping it after that. I just said that and was dropping it.
Jesus. But yeah, it is accurate, and you know the main feature. I'll just say that the game
What?
mechanic.
Oh, okay. Oh man. But jeez.
I did that muted by the way. So
Okay. I was like,
yes.
what?
Okay. The new Pokemon. Let's talk about them, shall we? That we got introduced. So we got only the best Pokemon of all time, Lechonk, my boy.
Yes, Lechonk.
Lechonk.
Yep.
Chonk. One chunky boy.
It's my Discord, so I'm currently I'm going to be changing everything to Lechonk VGC. I'm kidding. But yeah, Lechonk is definitely going to be like my Pokemon that I'll be trying to work in competitive.
Mm.
Fight me. Anyway,
Hey,
Brandon, to completely mess up your train of thought, just look
Yes.
at the DM for a sec.
okay.
that's what I was laughing about actually.
Oh. That's very accurate.
Like, bro. Oh god.
Oh, and then the okay, yep, there we go, accurate.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yep. Okay,
Oh,
so
jeez.
we got our Pikachu clone? Question mark.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's a
we did?
Pikachu clone.
Wait, what? Hold up. Send an image of this. I don't think I've actually seen it. Either that or I'm not
just-
focusing on the right thing.
I need to bring up the Gen 9 database. I'm just looking on Cerebi. It should be on there. I think.
Called, yeah.
Yeah, it's on there. It's Pour Me,
Pond.
which great name by the way.
Indeed.
Up sugar, oh man. Anyway,
The fact that
it's chunky.
yeah, it's a chunky chew.
Chunk Chew. That should have been the name.
Chunk chew.
Everything's just got chunk in it.
Yeah. Small
Why does this
chonk.
kind of remind me of like one of the Betamon from Gold and Silver a little bit too?
Oh,
Or is it just me?
the Cyndaquil before it became Cyndaquil, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or am I just going crazy and just misremembering? Because I could be doing that too.
I feel like it could be. It looks like it'd be one of the beta sprites from back then.
Yeah. Because I was looking at the bigger picture of it on Cerebi here, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, especially here, like everything's a bit more. It's got the Sugimori art, so That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Wait,
I think it's just
sorry,
Faraway.
I'm looking at the
Yep.
abilities of like Palmy. Is it gonna be a tank? It's got static and natural
Natural
cure.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Is it gonna be grass electric? I mean, it could be
Who
anything electric,
knows?
really, because
Yeah.
like natural cure can be on water types generally, grass types, and psychic types generally speaking. They're like the 3 types that get it the most. So who knows?
Do we have
But
an electric grass type?
uh,
Uh,
most likely. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
I'm trying to think.
Rotomo.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
well,
one.
one.
That's
That's
one.
one I can
Okay.
definitely
So
remember.
I wouldn't be surprised if it turns into a grass electric type. If
Yeah.
if it
I'm
evolves.
actually
by the way.
curious. That does not help.
Aromaville and
I like
Gluttony
how it's
for
a mouse
Lechonk.
Pokemon. I like how it's called the mouse Pokemon when it's electric, but because Pikachu is the electric mouse
Mouse.
Pokemon, they
Yeah.
can't use
Yeah.
it. So they just say, it's another mouse, I guess. Could have made a. Actually, no, they've kind of used like every fuzzy animal on the planet for a Pikachu clone now.
Literally.
They've used a lot, yeah.
Mm. Um, Fue Coco, what are people's like speculated evolution, like end evolutions for these guys? Because
Like their
typing
typings
wise?
or
not just their typings, but like just the look of them. I want Quaxley to be a full buff duck, like
Yeah,
a
it should be
sailor
like
duck.
like a
sailor,
Popeye
so
duck
like
buff
or
sailor duck.
Popeye duck.
yeah.
Water and like I don't know, either like water steel or water fighting.
Yeah.
For Flake Coco, I'm hoping it's like a badass looking dragon.
It will have
I just
Dragon would work, especially considering it's a chili, right? And like
yeah.
fire breath.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I want it to be a badass looking dragon.
I hope it
And then
looks
it's
very
fire dragon.
draconic.
The one thing that I don't want Sprigatito
Tito.
to turn into
Please
is
don't
a
be two legs.
bipedal. Yeah.
Don't
Keep
be
those
bipedal.
front
That's
legs on
why
the floor, damn it. We
just
don't
keep it
want
on all
a
fours.
we don't want a green Incineroar. We already have that in Smash Bros. Okay? Just no. It looks terrible. And I've seen art. It looks awful. I don't want to see a bipedal Sprigatito.
Oh, God,
if we
yes.
do, I'm going to I don't know. I'm just going to be very annoyed and hate Sprigatito.
I want to love Sprigatito because it's Weed Cat. Come on.
Well, yeah, you can see it in the
I
face.
want to love it. I know. I hope to God it stays on all fours. If so, it's going to be my main starter. If it goes to bipedal, I hate to say this, but I'm going to switch over to Fuecoco.
Yeah, I'm happy with Fuecoco or Quaxley.
If Sprigatito stays on all fours, Sprigatito and Fuecoco. If not, Fuecoco or Quaxley is what I'm going to rock.
And then as well, for typing, Sprigatito would either be...
Water Fairy, I think, is what people are speculating.
Sprigatito?
Did I say Water Fairy? I meant Gas Fairy.
Good work.
I'm sorry, it's been a long day. Leave me alone.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
I've
only
been
like
hearing
11 a.m. for you boys.
Grass Dark?
Grass Dark.
That's literally just a reskinned Incineroar if it goes bipedal.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
Because Incin is Fire Dark.
No, it's firefighting. What are you on about? It's our new firefighting Pokemon. It's our 4th fighting starter. What are you on about?
Oh, God. Let's not talk about that, okay?
Yep, that was.
We already ranted about that before.
Those
Let's
were
not
fun
rant about
times.
it again.
So yeah, it could be Grass Dark, Grass Fairy, and I don't know what the other speculated type was gonna be. You know, for the fun of it, just because I think it'll be funny, Grass Flying. Just because it will just make no sense at all. I'm saying that.
That would That would be very interesting.
I'm gonna stick with that grass flying because I want it to be very hilarious at the end
Of
result.
course you do.
For Coco, it could be Fire Dragon. I really hope it's Fire Dragon. That way we get actually have a good fire starter, as opposed to our original boy Charizard, who is not Fire Dragon.
The imposter.
But there is an obvious reason for that, which was for balancing back when they cared about that. Unlike now.
What's balancing nowadays?
I don't know. Can you stand on one foot and tell me?
All right, bet.
Bruh.
Immediately gets on one foot and falls to my side. Here's a bunch of crashing. You good?
I wouldn't even say you good. I'll just laugh. For Fuecoco, other than Fire Dragon, I think I hear that it might be Fire Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Fire grass would be kind of weird, but interesting.
Firegrass. I feel like Firegrass would make the most sense though.
Because I remember you and I it was an episode or two ago. We're talking about that, and I was like, no, or some, and I know we got into a little argument earlier about during that podcast about that. But now that I'm like thought about it more and keep looking at it, I'm like, it makes sense. But like for the whole trifecta starter thing, it doesn't. But
okay,
it just makes sense.
This should just be the next segment. Jeez. Okay. Small Olive. Thoughts on that thing?
I hate it.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
The
Small
new
Olive.
Pokemon Small Olive.
You hate it?
No. I said thoughts.
I do. I hate it.
Huh.
And then he
Why?
said he hates it.
Yeah. As soon as you said thoughts, I said I hate it, and that's when Gal said, "You hate it?" Yeah, I hate it. It literally just looks like an unbudded Badoo.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of what does it remind me of? Shit. Reminds me of like Digimon combined with like the Koroks from like Breath of the Wild. Like Korok seeds or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't play Zelda.
I don't either.
What?
So
I didn't even play, but I know what they are. Come on.
we let Gal down here.
Like,
Everybody
oh,
in the
no.
comments flame them. Go.
Feel
No.
free. I don't really care.
I know you well, yeah.
Comments are
Well,
good for the
got
YouTube
him.
algorithm.
You got him. You beat him. Comment for the YouTube algorithm.
Yo,
Go.
help
Totally
the channel
did not
grow even
steal
more.
that
We're
joke.
currently at 225 subscribers. Hey,
Hey.
shameless plug.
It's 250. Let's go.
He was
Let's push that 250.
250.
250 next week. No, I'm kidding.
250.
All right. So let's actually jump into our next segment. Who's that Pokemon? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I don't
It's
know.
Pikachu.
No, it's called Fairy, you
Pikachu!
idiot. Okay, with this portion of the segment, I'm actually going to be screen sharing.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yo, and watch him screen share the images of the Pokemon.
I was going to say, watch
That's
me
what this is.
screen share something even worse. Like,
Oh,
Oh, no.
Well, it's not like they can see it. It's fine.
Yes. Okay. Hopefully this works.
All right.
It's loading forever on my screen. All right, cool.
All right. There we go.
All right.
Is everyone in?
Mhm.
I am.
Okay. So with this, it is a guessing game for audio cues. So specifically Pokemon cries. I was like, you know what? This is going to be a very interesting segment because I was thinking about audio and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, let's just do this. So with this,
Hashtag
you'll be
changing
hearing
it
the
up.
cries 3 times. So
3 times.
I did something very interesting with the cries. Nothing like, I edited it to reverse and, just to make it difficult. No. So What it is, it's the two original. So the first two will be the original versions of the cries. So like Gen 1, for example. And then it'll update to Sword and Shield's best cries, you know. No, not at all. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think if you know the Pokemon, just shout, and we'll go to the next one if it's correct, and or if you get it wrong, the other person can guess if they can.
Now I understand what you meant from earlier.
Yes, because I didn't want anyone to cheat, so
Fair.
didn't want anyone to just go, "All right, gotta stop looping every single Pokemon cry," and yeah, it just
Because we
Bruh.
had time to do that.
I don't need to study. The fuck? I've been doing that
I'm
for
at a
20
major
years.
disadvantage here.
Galv knows every one of them. I
You're
haven't
not
even
mad at
played
me,
it, and he's
just-
already got them all right.
No, except Gen 8. I don't know like many of the Gen 8 ones at all.
Okay, that's fine. There are no Gen 8s.
Yeah, I figured since you said I'm gonna play all the old versions of the cries.
It was
Yeah.
at that moment. Galv knew.
Was there more to that, or
No.
Okay.
No, just he knew.
He just
I mean,
knew.
He
he's
just
not
knew.
wrong.
He big brain. All right, so this is our first Pokemon. I'll play it 3 times, and then the video will play it 3 times,
Yeah.
and I'll just
yeah.
pause it after the third one. All right, get your listening ears in, get your hearing aids ready.
I need that.
All right, I'm playing it now.
My ears are gone. It's Porygon.
Yep.
Bruh.
100%. And then we got.
Also, yeah, you could have warned me about the audio. Oh my god, my ears.
I don't
bled.
know.
That was very loud.
All right, I'll just decrease it. To
No, it's fine. I already decreased the Discord volume. Just
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's
next
what I'm
time,
doing
warn
too.
us. Jesus.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know
jeez.
how loud the audio is, honestly, on my end, so
Okay.
it's very.
Now I
Yep.
definitely need hearing aids.
Yeah, now. Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
so,
Yep, there we go.
God.
There's your
No.
Porygon.
There we go. Crazy.
All right,
Yeah, very iconic cry. It's kind of hard to not know it.
all right. Gal's at 1. All right, here's our next cry.
What?
What the hell?
That's like. Oh shit.
Taurus? No.
N-
No.
I think it might be Taurus.
That's the only thing I can think of is Taurus.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, no. There's other ones that sound like this.
Yeah.
Play it again.
One of the Nidos, maybe?
Wait, did you already play it 3 times?
I did, yes.
Fuck.
I'll go back and replay.
Okay.
About like 10 seconds.
Oh, it's Growlithe.
Okay, we got Growlithe. Is that
Growlithe.
your final answer?
Uh-huh.
Incorrect.
What?
It is not Growlithe.
Huh.
Is it Arcanine?
No.
Okay, so it's.
I'm
nine.
sticking with the only one I can think of is Taurus right now. I'm sticking with Taurus for now.
Yeah, no. Okay, is it? Let's see if he gets the.
Maybe it's a Nido.
No.
I think that's the update one,
It's
and then it should
definitely
be the
not a
final one,
Nido.
right? Final one, and it's Slowbro.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Bruh, head empty. I'm a slow bro. I fucking head empty.
Slowbro, the Pokemon I used in competitive back in 2016 in ORAS format. One of my favorite Mega Pokemons that I've used in the past.
Yeah,
That was not meta.
Amnesia, slow bro was funny.
Yep. I played Calm Mind Slack Off.
Oh, so basically every single one ever that like was competitive. Calm Mind, Skull,
no
Slack
one
Off.
played in doubles. It wasn't played in doubles.
I mean, okay,
in the
yeah,
meta.
but
Everyone just
Yeah.
played Mega Kangaskhan because big brain, you know. All right, so here's our next Pokemon. By the way, there are 5 we're doing today.
5. Okay.
wait, before
'Cause
we
that's what I
go,
was
Yes.
about
before we
to ask.
go, can I just say, that Slowbro's cry is basically Growlithe's cry. If you actually listen to them, they're basically the same. Like, I'm
I
serious.
probably didn't realize that, honestly.
A lot of the old ones, like I know Machop, and there's two that like Machop and another Pokemon have very similar cries, and it's like almost impossible to tell them apart.
Yeah, doesn't what
One of them's
with one of the
pitched up
Nidos?
slightly.
With one of the
No,
Nidos, aren't they like really similar to something? Or like,
yeah,
no,
I
it's
think
Rhydon.
Rattata.
I'm thinking of
I think
Rhydon.
Rattata and like the base form Nidorans are like
Yeah, and
very
then there's
similar.
Rhydon with something too that's really similar. If I
Okay.
recall correctly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lapras and Rhydon are quite similar.
Yeah, Rhydon with something. I know. It's really, really
Anyway,
similar.
All right.
Anyways,
Let's push to the next one. So the next one is going to be tough. The next two are going to be very tough.
oh boy.
Yep. So be prepared. Roar, Slowbro.
that's Rhyhorn,
Yeah.
I think.
It's. I think you're right.
You gonna submit Rhyhorn?
Yep.
I think he's right.
It's Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really awkward that we were just talking about that. The evolve form of Rhydon there.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay. The other one is different, just so you know.
Oh no. Oh, wait, what?
What? This is a different mon?
Wait,
What
I
the
didn't hear the
f-
last one. Shut the fuck up. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you should just wait until like all three are done, please, next time.
Okay.
Hold on a minute.
Why does the third one sound like it's recorded off of a phone?
Hold on a minute.
The third one is the one that's supposed to be more accurate.
Is that Charizard?
Is it Charizard?
It definitely sounds like
I'm going
Charizard.
Charmeleon. I don't think it's quite Charizard. I'm going Charmeleon.
You might be right.
What? The picture didn't
What?
come up. What? Wait. One moment. I need to double check something. Something may have happened.
Oh boy.
Okay. It just replayed. It just replayed it by accident. It just played a thing early.
Bruh.
It played an
Bruh.
audio cue earlier for some reason. I don't know why. Wait, is this not the edited version?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Maximum jank.
Yeah,
only.
I did not edit this very late.
Bruh.
All right. It's Charizard.
I thought it was Charmeleon. Honestly,
I just
thought it was
because I
Charmeleon.
heard the deep part of it, like the kind of grumble. I'm like, that's not Charmeleon. Charmeleon's a bit more. The original cry is so good though, like from like Gen 4 and like all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason I pretty much put Rhyhorn and Charizard back to back because their cries are pretty much the exact same in Gen 1.
That's what I was thinking, but I
Yeah.
thought it was Rhydon. But it was Rhyhorn and Charizard.
Yeah, so I just wanted to see.
No, Rhyhorn.
Damn it.
I mean, no, Rhydon. Sorry, is like I can't even remember, but I'd know it if I heard it. Honestly.
Yeah, Rhydon's is very memorable. Who else was very memorable? Jinx.
Jinx, yeah.
Honestly, for me, because I think it's one of the longest cries that we've had
Steelix
for
is
years.
very memorable.
Steelix.
What's the one? Oh god, there's a Pokemon that I'm thinking of, and it's got like oh fuck. I'm trying to remember it now. Whatever, I'll look it up later.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. So final Pokemon. It's Charizard again. I'm joking.
I wonder, is it Zapdos?
Is it? Or is it Jolteon?
No, it's not Jolteon. No, it's not even close.
It's indeed Zapdos.
Yeah, Zapdos.
Jolteon's a lot. It's like doodle bwang. I know Jolteon. All right.
Yep.
It's almost like a continuation of this cry, which is weird.
Yeah. But yeah,
Doodle-doo.
Gav complete wrecked house. As expected.
Look, is
I mean,
it?
what?
Yeah. Look, maybe I should make these and test you both. I feel like it's more fair.
If you want, I'm down for that, honestly.
Because like this shit is hmm. it wouldn't be much to like just compile the clips or the sound, sorry, because I would just be able to
I have a really good resource website you can use.
Oh yeah.
It's called Pokemon Showdown. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon Showdown has like the Cry database. It has everything in it. It's
Oh, I
amazing.
didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I found out while I was hunting everything yesterday. Like, oh damn, that's cool. But yeah, that was the new segment of the Who's That Pokemon, which we haven't done in a very long time. And yeah, if I was a betting man, Gav would have was definitely going to be the winner here.
Yeah,
I gave you some credit, I guess. I don't know. But
I
no,
mean, you honestly, I thought Taurus was the right answer on Rhyhorn for a bit, but then
I was thinking about it. I'm like, I really thought it was Tauros.
because Charmeleon, Rhyhorn, and Tauros all have very similar cries. It's very weird.
yeah, I'm definitely familiar with like obviously the Charizard and Rhyhorn one. I wasn't too sure with Taurus. I don't remember Taurus a whole lot, honestly. Jeez, it's so long. I just hear a dog whining
Okay.
and it is awful. And no, it's not on your end.
I was going to say, my dogs are quiet. They're actually behaving themselves for once.
It's honestly very sad. But anyway, so rumors and stuff like that, or speculation for next game.
I know it's not speculations because it's already confirmed, but I'm kind of interested on what they're gonna do with the like multiplayer aspect. I wonder how that's gonna work.
Well, you can still speculate with the multiplayer aspect. Because
True,
they
because
haven't
they didn't
revealed
give up
much about it,
that
honestly.
much. Yeah,
It
I
says
just
you can
feel
have up
like
to 4
I wonder if
players.
it's gonna be like a save file where like all four have to be on at the same time or something.
That would be really
That would be
bad.
so dumb.
Sounds overly complicated, especially for Pokemon.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
that sounds way too complicated. What is this, a Minecraft server? Like
Exactly.
Run
This ain't-
Pokemon.exe.
yeah, it's just
I
that
don't
wouldn't
know.
make sense. It's probably just like a joint instance based thing, kind of like any sort of like RPG or MMO thing.
Because
Mm.
for that, I have a feeling if it's like local play, it'll be for like whoever's like close by playing the game
Yeah.
through. I assume like in a room, like
Yeah.
if they're room
But
distance
what
to you
thing
or
is,
something.
I gotta see exactly what they said about it.
And then if it's
'Cause
like
there
an
was a
online
little bit.
multiplayer like co-op mode or whatever they're doing for the open world stuff, it could very much
Right.
be that you can join through a code and set up that way. So the host just goes,
Yeah.
"All right, this is the code, and feel free to join." I am assuming. I'm not too sure exactly what they will be doing for that. Or if you just have like open multiplayer, and that seems like it'd be a smart idea.
Yeah, it would be interesting, like you said, if it was like people near you, like within a certain radius. Um, but I don't really know how they do that exactly because the thing is like I don't think the Switch and shit have like that kind of Street Pass shit that the DS had.
It doesn't have anything to that extent, but if there is like a signal being sent out, for example, like doing like Pokemon Dynamax raids, it'll show people who are locally close to you, and then you can just join up on them.
Okay.
But first, they have
Well,
to like
yeah,
obviously
that's
send out a signal
plausible.
thing.
The only thing I'd want is to be able to disable that option.
Yeah, I assume there would be some sort of like toggle for the multiplayer, just in case you don't want. Well, I assume you don't want like everyone just to join your game,
Hmm.
or for
Well, the
some
thing
reason
is,
your
like,
neighbor.
okay, yeah, like excuse me, I'm like skimming through the second trailer, and the dude says if you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together, up to 4 of you at a time. So that's what made me think of what I thought of, like it's a separate like file compared to like your offline file or something. Just from the way it was kind of worded.
No, that's not what I thought. Honestly, I just thought it would just be someone hosting, or
Hmm.
just whoever is near you.
And then like keep on watching it, then the 4 players are in like 4 different areas of the map. So I'm not too sure.
Mm.
Gonna be kind of interesting to see how that works.
Yeah, definitely. And then as well with gym leaders, apparently we may be able to verse them in any order, according to being open world.
Yeah, because I feel like that's kind of what they're going for, and I wonder if they're just gonna like. I feel like that'd be too hard for them to do. Never mind.
What do you mean?
What's that?
I was gonna say I was thinking maybe they'd have a scale of what the gym leader's level would be based on how many badges you had.
That's not hard to
No,
do.
not at all.
That's like the easiest thing in the
Listen, I'm
world.
giving 0 credit to them.
Give
Fair
them
enough. But like,
some credit. At least they
give
know
them
how
a
to make a game.
that's like literally like that's like one if loop
Yeah.
in coding. I mean, there's probably no fucking if loops in whatever they use, but like, still, it's very basic shit.
Yeah.
If you have this many badges, scale level to this. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have it in Sword and Shield. They have level scaling for the DLCs.
mm,
I don't have the DLC, so I didn't know that.
Well, you wouldn't have known anyways,
What do you
honestly.
mean?
Well, because when we're doing the Soul Link, when we were doing that, you wouldn't have noticed going, oh, okay, like this person is like level 70 train or whatever. Like you definitely wouldn't have picked up that you could have just gone to the DLC at any point in the game, and then they'll be, oh, he's level 20 for some reason. Like, and as well, they didn't really do the announcement very well, from what I recall, for level scaling, from what I remember for the DLCs. But yeah, not much people really knew about that, or even did it, from what I recall.
uh,
I know they said you could do it at any time, but like, I don't know, just the way that it was worded was so stupid.
But yeah, so okay, I wanted to definitely dive into this one. So with the version differences, obviously we got Scarlet that's based in the past, and Violet that's futuristic or modern. So what I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have also heard this as well, which, yep. Pokemon Scarlet, we're going to be having the Hisuian variant of Pokemon. So there'll be version exclusives. And then in the Violet version, we'll have like the ones we currently know. So, for example, Hisuian Samurott will be in Scarlet, and then regular Samurott will be in Violet. I feel like that is what's going to happen. At least that will make it a bit more interesting.
wait, so this has been confirmed to happen?
No, rumored. And
I don't
also
think the history
speculation.
forms are coming at all. I think people are just hopeful that they are.
No, they are confirmed. Hisu and Zoroark was
Oh.
revealed.
Oh, well then that's what I was asking.
Oh.
Because like I heard, sorry, I was like, yeah, but okay.
Because
That
I
kind
think
of
it'll be that kind of deal with past and future, at least
I guess
for
that makes
some
sense.
version exclusives. Oh yeah, it'd be fair because Cleaver, Basculegion, Weirdeer. I don't remember any other ones
Uh, uh,
exactly.
Ursa, Luna,
Ursulana, yep, Ursulana.
Solana.
So like though, and of course everyone's favorite Sneasel. Yeah, so pretty much like those will be very much version exclusives, as you can only get the Hisuian Pokemon and also evolve Ursaring in those versions.
Mm,
At least
yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
Mm.
Since we know that it's past and
Or we
future.
could have. Kind of bums me out we didn't get new forms based, and then like have it so that like the forms changed based on past and present. That would have been cool.
Oh,
So like present form, you know, that you could call them that. You could say present form, past
And then
form,
past form, yeah.
yeah.
Who knows?
or
We still haven't got
relic
regional
form,
development,
and
yes.
like relic and future form. Who knows, right? Like, but it would have been cool because you'd essentially have the same Pokemon, but like two different forms that like it's essentially just the Lunar Rock situation where it's like you've got Dark Lunar Rock and
Yeah.
Light Lunar Rock, and then you got the middle.
I think it's still very viable that we're going to have regional forms.
Viable? You mean likely?
Likely, yeah. I should stop reading and doing competitive stuff at the same time.
Yeah. It's
Can't blame myself. I'm preparing for a tournament that's happening tomorrow. So yeah.
a tournament moment.
Yeah. Going to too many. So I don't think I have really much else to add on top of what we currently have.
Yeah, not really.
Because like
I'm
we're
still
still
going
very
to go
limited with
into.
information.
I'm still going to go in with very little expectations. That way, it's not like, oh my god, this is the best game ever. Going to
I'm
be the
giving
best
this
game ever, and
story
it's
very
shit.
small.
I'm just giving the whole thing small expectations because I don't want to go in and be like, oh, this is dog shit,
True.
So I'm going in with very, very minimal to no expectations.
That's if you plan to play it.
Fuck you. I've been playing my Switch more frequently.
I don't believe you.
I literally am playing it right now.
Lies.
I am literally playing Arceus right now.
Yeah, you tell yourself that.
Bruh! Just
Um.
look on your Switch, you nerd.
No, because I'm not a nerd like you.
Bruh.
Damn. Roasted.
Moving on.
Also, I guess thoughts on the legendaries, by the way, for their typings,
Well,
or speculation for their typing. Sorry.
Wait, for the
what?
legendaries, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't they already out?
No, not their
No.
typings.
There is a lot of rumors, leaks, question mark.
Oh, okay, no, they're not. Okay, so the first one, I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Fire Dragon because it's the only thing I can think of that makes sense. The past one, and then the future one, Ghost Electric.
I could see that, yeah.
I think that, well, they're definitely both dragon, so dragon's both their primary typing.
Could be Dragon Electric, Dragon Fire. Oh wait, that's just Zekrom and
That's just,
Reshiram.
yeah, that's just future.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hold on a minute. Pokemon White's Opelucid City was the past representation,
Hmm.
and are they just making Opelucid City the Pokemon game?
Yes.
Whoa.
So
That's how good Black and White is. Literally just the Omni-Man meme. Look at what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
Literally, dude.
I can't tell if Miraidon is supposed to be Dragon Electric or Dragon Steel because it looks like a motorcycle or a hover motorcycle.
Hoverboard.
It's not a hoverboard. So you got this is Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's version. See, they're both motorcycles. One's past motorcycle. The other one is super future motorcycle.
Bicycle and one's a motorcycle.
Yeah, one's a bicycle. The other one's like a hover motorcycle. Because you see the tire in the chest for Koraidon, and then obviously you see the jet thighs on Miraidon.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. I hate that you've like pointed this out.
Yeah. I have to blame my friend. She kind of just like, yeah, rubber tire chest. I'm like, okay, and I said jet thighs. It was a really weird conversation.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Now
everyone
what
has
I
that
what,
now in their head.
now see what we need, right? We need a fucking Transformer moment where like they fucking combine into one legendary, and like they become a vehicle.
Or it could be
But
like
why?
in Final Fantasy 13, with the with Snow's Eidolon, I think it is what they call them in that game,
I just thought
or Espers.
Miraidon could be Psychic Dragon because we only have one like duo that's Psychic Dragon, and it's Latios and Latias. And
Oh.
the names Miraidon is similar to Mirage, possibly. Although Mirai could be a word in general. Hold on.
Mirai means future in Japanese.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, shit.
And then
And then Korai is probably the past.
Cry
Well,
is like tradition, I think, which heavily implies past in Japanese. Which I tried for about 20 minutes to find out what Karai meant, and I never found out until someone posted it. I'm like, oh, cool. So someone figured out what it was. Saves me the time. But yeah, that's just a really cool thing about their names. So you got Tradition Dragon and then Future Dragon. Is their literal translation.
I love that I can't unsee the fact that it's Opelucid City the game. Like it's you know what I'm talking about though,
Yeah,
right? Like
I
if you've
absolutely
played
do.
the
Yeah.
game, like because Black version has the futuristic city with like the guitar and everything, and which by the way is the better soundtrack. I'm sorry. Like don't get
Yeah,
me
it
wrong,
is.
I love the past Opelucid City too, but that soundtrack is so good. Anyway, um when are we gonna
Oh no.
Yo, can I get a guitar Pokemon? Is that a possibility?
Can we get more Pokemon than musical instruments?
Can we get one that's literally a drum set?
It's literally a drum kit, as opposed to Rillaboom just having its own drum kit. You can just have one separate. So Rillaboom's just playing on that Pokemon instead.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, because we already have the like toxicities when they attack. They use like sound-based moves, and one of them is literally called the low amp form, and the other one's amplified form. I think it was.
High amp or
Amped
yeah,
up.
amped
Is
up.
it amped up?
Maybe.
or is that the move?
I don't know. It's something.
All I know is that it's just pretty much electric and bass guitar. is what they're based off, which is what they're kind of based off, which is really cool.
It's amped form and low key form.
Low key, forgot. Oh no. I don't think there was anything else, but yeah, I think Koraidon could be. I don't know. Can it be dragging ground? No, that'd be silly.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What,
dragon
like-
fighting would actually make sense for it, honestly, since tradition.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
But then as well, it'll just be Komodo the legendary.
Mm. Yeah, Komodo.
It kind of has that like design though, if you think about it. With like, it's got like the instead of like the chains, it's got like the feathers.
Yeah. Mm.
But yeah,
I don't know.
hopefully, we find more.
Psychic Dragon would make sense.
Yeah,
Not for both
I'm
of them, but definitely the future one seems more Psychic Dragon to me.
yeah, psychic
Um,
dragons. I don't want it to be steel dragon because we already got one last gen.
I don't want a Fairy Dragon.
No
Or at
fairy
least
dragon.
Not one that looks like that anyway. Maybe it would be even more like of a big brain play for them to say that the past one is Fire Dragon because that's the traditional dragon, right?
Yeah,
But and then like in the future it's like I don't know, whatever the fuck with dragon, like because at this point they could put anything there and it will work. But I'm betting it's either Electric Dragon or it's Psychic Dragon. They're the two.
I think
now
I
that
like
you
Dragon-
talking about it, I think I definitely like it when you mentioned that it could be psychic dragon because that'd be
Yeah.
a good
Especially looking at the flames on its head, like Psychic Dragon could make sense because yeah.
yeah,
Even though that
definitely.
suggests fire on a basic level, like psychic is psychic and psychic is very flexible with how they do design. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's psychic, but it's it just looks completely not psychic. Like Lunala is fucking
It's
ghost
ghost psychic, yeah.
even though it looks like a ghost dragon, but what do I know?
Apparently, we don't know anything.
Nope.
Just looking at his
I don't
design.
know.
Oh yeah, think it might be this. Nope.
Solgaleo is not
It's
fire
not fire
steel.
type. Yep.
Weird, but okay.
When
I
the
know
move is
it-
literally
I know-
Sun Steel Strike.
I know that like it's steel because of like alchemy, like it's based off of alchemy,
Yep.
but it's still just like guys, you could have made it fire steel. Come on,
At least
You
that
didn't have
would
to
have
make
been
it
a bit of a better
psychic.
typing.
it would have made sense.
Or at least,
Still,
it would have made sense, but Psychic Steel is definitely a stronger typing, I feel.
is it though?
I guess I can say it since, this podcast episode won't go out until literally day of that I'm at the tournament. So yeah, I'm using Solgaleo in my team. It's really really good.
Mm,
Because I'm playing weakness policy as well, so it is
yeah.
disgusting. I was gonna play Lumberry, but I have Tapu Fini in my team, so made my team even better. Yeah, so I'm playing really.
No Drapion, actually terrible team.
What was that?
No Drapion.
Yeah, Drapion will be in Scarlet and Violet if it's in it. Well, it
We
depends.
need no acupressure needs to come back, bro. We need
Yeah, Acupressure was so good.
Acupressure is the funniest shit. Does Wolf know about the fucking
Hmm?
funny
What?
the Drapion sweep that happened that one time?
Oh yeah, Brandon told me a while back.
Yep.
I swear the replay's somewhere. I just don't know where.
Well, it's on YouTube as well, so
Oh yeah, true. Shit.
I did upload it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was amazing. Wait, didn't I message you the replay?
Yeah, I think you did. I think that's why I thought it was in DMs because you messaged it to me.
Yeah, because I would have sent it to you, and then you also sent it to who did you send it to? Oh, I can't remember who it was that you sent it to.
Yeah, the we shouldn't have won this video.
Yeah. It was weird, but also very satisfying. That we managed to just do dumb.
Oh, this
stuff.
team was weird. It had Dialga in it for some reason.
Yeah. Yoga didn't really pull its weight.
Yeah.
F in the chat.
I mean, it was very good content back then, so I don't know. It's still good. It's still a good video. Still a good video.
When are we gonna get
Part 2 of that. Don't know.
Showdown Saturday?
Bro.
Sure.
I don't know, alliteration moment, right?
I mean, it'd be fun to do like those types of things. Cause like I'm doing like a lot of I'm trying to get a few other projects done at the moment, and then as well, like I just want to get this VGC tournament over and done with. That way, I can I don't have to like waste time not being able to upload anything.
You said that about the last one.
Yeah, I know. I say that a lot. I'm like this
Doesn't mean it
like,
ever comes to fruition.
Like this team is something I really want to be proud of when I play in the tournament tomorrow or today. If you're listening on release, which why would you do that? Wait at least 2 months to listen to the podcast. But yeah,
And then be confused about what we're talking about.
and then go like, what is he on about? Crazy person. Yes, I am. So what? But yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm not too stressed and overly exhausted for the event tomorrow. So I'm making sure that everything is done in now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I just want this team to be done. If I can qualify, I'll be happy. If I just make top cut, I'll be also happy. But if I just beat my last record, which I don't think I actually said this in because we didn't make a podcast after that, sadly. Or maybe we did, I don't remember. After the Brisbane tournament that I went to, is I got 33rd out of 100 something, I think. Which, you know, isn't terrible. And considering that team I made in 6 hours and had very minimal practice time and team iterating, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything about it, like video wise, but yeah. It's
Fair.
like I can make a good team in a small amount of time, and it somehow works because I did that with Players Cup. For anyone who followed that, which was
Back in the
one.
day.
It was supposed to be 128 players. So we only got 122, and I got 40. No, I got 39th in that tournament. Got 39th in that one. I got 33rd in this one, in Brisbane, and hopefully in this one I will be in the 20s. Maybe I'll be my age. Maybe I'll be 24th or 25th.
There you go.
I'm old. Anyway, let's wrap up. Because I don't know what else to really mention.
Because he's going to have a midlife crisis now.
And yeah, I'm going to have a midlife crisis tomorrow after the tournament. But yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to really input other than that. So
Yep, no.
I'm just double checking just in case we got some news. I don't think we did. Nope, we did not. Oh, I guess the new web series that they're doing is a thing.
Oh, the Hisui and Snow or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Hisui and Snow web series, which is looking pretty good, honestly. I only watched the first episode. Haven't watched the second one yet. But it looks really, really good, so...
Well, that's good.
I guess that's one thing that I really want to mention for news. And yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything else that's remotely interesting other than the Pokemon Go TCG, I guess, which is
Ew.
very, very late in the game. Honestly, you're 6 years too late for having a Pokemon Go TCG set. But yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll just wrap up now. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
I can't either.
Just trying to scroll through, fill up dead air. But yeah, thank you, boys, for joining me on this lovely podcast. I'll make sure next time it won't be such a long gap between podcasts. I think it was
Roughly 2 months.
2 months.
I can check. Hold on. If it fucking loads. Videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 2 months.
2 months
Actually-
since our last
Oh, yeah.
recording. Well, I've ruined everything.
Actually, has it been
Yeah,
3
yeah,
months?
you ruined everything.
Sorry?
Has it been 3 months?
No, it's been 2.
11th.
No, okay, that's from the second. Okay, never mind. That was from a different one.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the one from February, that's the best episode by far, in my opinion.
Is that the one with the voices in your head?
Yes. That's precisely it. The voices in my head where I went clinically insane, or mentally insane, sorry. And the other one, I just ruined everything. And this one
Apparently.
is, I didn't ruin anything at all. Well, I ruined the Legends Arceus thing and the Volo stuff, and you're like, you piece of shit. But yeah. Thank you, boys, for episode 8 of the podcast. And see you, audience, I guess. Peace.
Peace.